Welcome to the Elul Middot project. A midah is a personality trait or virtue. During the month of Elul, as we lead towards the new year, it's important for all of us to look within and imagine how we can be better in the year to come. What aspects of our personality we can grow to be better for 5781. In this Elul Middot project, every day with the exception of Shabbat, you will have an opportunity to look at texts and videos from members of the Adat Israel clergy team, as well as a chance to discuss with other members of Adat Israel that day's midah, that day's personality, trait, or virtue. And we begin with the trait of nadiבות, of generosity. The first text that I gave you in your special booklet, also available online, comes from Pirkei Avot. And the question is asked, how should a person live their life? They should go out into the world and look for certain things is the answer. And different rabbis provide different kind of answers for what they should be looking for. One says a good eye, a good companion, another, a good neighbor, foresight, and a good heart. A good eye is suggested from our commentators. That means that someone should be aware that there are people out there who say, I don't want things that I don't need. I focus only on my material needs, and everything else is sort of extraneous to my life and leads me astray. A good companion suggests another. That's why I should strive to become helping those who are around me, helping my friends. A good neighbor, I think, speaks to those who are physically proximate. Even if you don't have a relationship with them yet, you can still be there for them. Foresight is a really interesting one. That to live a good life, one should imagine the future and try to see what's going to come and develop yourself in order to be right for that moment. What the world and what yourself is going to need. And finally, a good heart, which I think we can imagine in many ways, but all of which connect to nadiבות, generosity. Also, Rabbi Yohanan concludes here that we need all five of these. That is the ultimate way to live. Because within a good heart, which is Rabbi Elazar talks about, the rest is included. The second text from Orchot Tzadikim talks about different kinds of generosity. Generosity of money, generosity of one's body, and generosity of one's wisdom. You know, I often speak with kids who are about to celebrate becoming bar mitzvah, making their transition into Jewish adulthood. We talk about generosity, and we talk about tzedakah. And of course, as a 12-year-old, 11-year-old, they don't have money to give, but they do have a lot of themselves to give. And they're developing wisdom to give. Abraham is able in his own life to give of all three. To give of what he has physically, to give of his own body, and of his wisdom. The proof text there explains that when he made souls, that is, he brought people into his tent, taught them to live their lives as Jews, and converted them into the Jewish people. We each have different ways to give, whether it is of our wisdom, of our time, of our body, of our money. We have different ways to imagine what it is to be generous, to be a good neighbor, a good companion, to imagine what the world is going to need less yourself. But ultimately, all of it's within your heart. And so I hope that you begin this month thinking about how you can open up your heart, let it grow, and be more generous to yourself, to your family, to your friends, to your neighbors, and the whole world. I look forward to speaking with all of you more about this at length tonight. Be well, and have a wonderful month. Chodesh Mevorach.